I just turned down a first date I had said yes to. I like that he had made solid plans, but here's the deal breaker. I asked if he was going to send a car for me, and he responded with, "Do you really need that?" I mean, technically no one needs anything, but yes, that's what I want. He said that he's never had a girl ask, which is fair, but ladies, we need to step our game up. Following that, I nicely declined the date, and thanked him for planning, then told him we can stay friends. You might think I'm crazy for that, but after going on multiple dates this past year, I realized there are very specific things I need and want. How someone approaches something goes to show their values. If you're not aligned, you'll have bigger issues down the road. And then you'll be stuck convincing someone to change. Or even worse, having to beg for certain things. I've done all the above and never again. When feelings get involved, it's much harder to let go that you end up settling. So remember, you're not asking for too much, you're asking the wrong person.
I'll see myself out.
What's your biggest turn off? I could find a man really, really, really hot. The second he sends me an Instagram reel, you're done.
Chill.
Relax, drink Stella, you know it make you feel better.
I made the extremely tough decision to leave my husband last year after being with him for 21 years. We were married for 8 years. And my ex-husband is not a bad guy, wonderful father. But there were some things that would send people into orbit when I would tell them things. And I'm not exaggerating. My ex-husband did not tell me that he loved me. That was something that I accepted. We'll call it accepted, but now I see it as settling. I had accepted this about him, but what ended up happening is years and years and years of what I will consider emotional neglect, unintentionally. I began to resent him, and there's a few videos that I want to make of things that I've learned, especially with us coming up on 1 year divorced, and what I learned about divorcing the good guy and what a villain that makes you.
Just imagine the ex-husband's perspective. Like, here he is marrying a woman that he thinks just completely accepts him and loves him, but she's actually just settling, and she says that she is accepting of him. But bottom line is that if you still feel a certain way about it, you're not really truly accepting it. You're just kind of pushing it down to the bottom of your feelings, which she then apparently continued to do through the relationship, which does build resentment. But from the man's perspective, he thinks that he's doing everything that he's supposed to be doing because he's a good man, and she sees him as a good man as well. But then many years down the line, after you have sacrificed so much for her and for your family, she blindsides you with a divorce. That man is probably devastated. And don't come into the comments and say, oh, she probably told him 10 million times. She admitted that it was silent. The one thing that she did get accurate in this video was that she was made out to be the villain. And that's what I always say to women that are about to divorce a good man for no good reason, is that you better be ready to be the villain. And if you have kids, you're ripping your family apart. You are impacting them in a very negative way. This should be avoided at all costs.
She belongs to the streets.
She's chasing something that she's never gonna find. And one thing she's definitely not gonna find is someone that loves her as much as he did. 21 years ain't a short time. She definitely belongs to the streets.
No, say what you just said.
I'm just saying, as soon as y'all realize the fact that when you get off of work, you don't get to lay down. You don't get to lay down. You don't get to relax. You don't get to go to sleep. Get it out your head. There's still stuff to do. We got laundry. We got trash. We got bottles. We got dishes. We got quality time. We have things to do. Now, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock roll around. All right, cool. Go to bed. That's what bed is for. But at 5 o'clock, when you're getting off, you don't get to go to sleep. You don't. As soon as that clicks, it gets together. You'll figure it out.
You about to go viral for this one.
It's a real thing. Because when I get off work, I'm still working.
When did you become in control of my bedtime? Wow! Let me zoom. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. Don't tap my phone with it.
And then point one. Uno, dos.
Okay. Got
Press.
it. Got it.
Yeah.
It's time to go!
Okay, I am the problem. I went on a date with this guy and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? Huh? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. I just now I feel ugly. This is what. Oh my God. I told you that bitch crazy.
So I paid for Hinge and I literally ran out of people on day one. I paid for whatever the most expensive Hinge membership is. I did 1 week, and I'm pretty sure it's Hinge, but whatever the $25 a week one is, I paid for 1 week. I ran out of people in 1 day. I have only had the membership for 1 day, and it's already saying, oops, we're out of people. Change your parameters. You know what my parameters are? My parameters are 6'2" and above, anywhere between age 29 and 34. And then I bumped it up to 35, ran out of people again. How is there no one between the ages of 29 and 35, 6'2" and above in LA? This is one of the biggest cities ever. I don't know if I'm just not attracted to the people that they're showing me. Like, they weren't cute. I'm going to be so honest. But I like tried to give a few people a chance. I think I sent maybe 2 or 3 likes. 2 or 3 likes out of everyone, and I've already ran out of people. It's day one. I keep going back to the app. There's no more people.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
You gotta look at the percentage of people over 6 foot already, how crazy that is. And then you gotta think about dating apps as well, and in them ages that she wants. Women are so delusional when it comes to dating, it's crazy. And if a man sees this and he wants to date, you know what he's gotta do, right? Run.
You slept with way too many people. Yep. You said you lost track of your body count. Your guess is what?
My guess is around 100. I'm so sorry.
I think you said here in the notes over 100.
Yeah, so, you know.
You also said you were very risky with your behavior, did not always
use protection. Yep.
In your notes, you said you wanted to talk about dating as someone who is overweight. Have you always been overweight your adult life?
Yep, the whole time pretty much.
Okay, because you said you'd like to discuss dating as a fat woman.
I get really frustrated with the fat acceptance movement. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I don't have health issues and I'm just as healthy as someone of one of these ladies' body weights. I mean, that's all baloney, and I refuse to say that something is true when it is not. And I'm also not going to say that a person who doesn't want to date me is fat phobic. I think that's absolutely ridiculous. I think it is a totally reasonable thing for a man to look at me and have that be a concern. I think it's a biological and logical choice.
Whore. So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just, in a month, like, it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bill?
Well, that's enough of that. This is why men are so scared to commit to a woman. Y'all want to walk around and be like, men have commitment issues on your podcasts. Men have commitment issues. My podcast is Roma's Man Cave, by the way. Check it out. But y'all don't want to sit and consider for 2 seconds why men have commitment issues. Look, men aren't afraid of love. They're afraid of choosing the wrong woman. They're afraid of falling in love and committing to a woman who's there for the good times, but takes a fat hike during the bad times. The moment he needs support, she just disappears. They're afraid of building a life with someone who only views them as a wallet. They're afraid of doing what this man did. Gave everything to a woman who's not willing to give a damn thing back. Men are sick and tired of being financially exploited. emotionally dismissed and abandoned, and then legally destroyed if things fall apart. You know what I'm saying? You know, it doesn't sound like the best deal. And when women get on the internet and say, my money is my money, and openly mock a man who's struggling, that pretty much sums up men's fear right there. I don't know if this girl thought that she was like relatable. If she's relatable, it's not related by any woman that I would ever want to be friends with. We expect men to be the rocks of our families, hold us down, and then the moment that they struggle, there are so many of us who just abandon ship and say, fuck it, it's not what I signed up for. Did you sign up for him or his success?
That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.
If I'm being so fucking serious, the next man that enters my life, he is required to take me out on 3 dates before he gets a sleepover and before he gets my clothes off. Okay, I'm being so fucking for real right now because here's the thing. As soon as you spend the night with a man, not even doing anything, they stop asking you out on dates. Then, once you sleep with them, they don't want anything to fucking do with you anymore, which, like, whatever. I'm tired of men sexualizing me and objectifying me. Yeah, I've made it very easy for them to do that in the past, but, like, I'm done. I'm seriously fucking done. Like, hookup culture is fun for, like, 5 minutes. I miss connection. I miss having feelings. I miss being yearned for. I miss yearning. I can't just keep getting obsessed with a man for a week or two and then moving on to the next one. It's too exhausting, and it's honestly, like, mentally draining. So seriously, the next guy that enters my life, he has to take me on 3 dates. Not sleepovers, not hang outside his apartment. He has to take me to in-person public activity dates, whether it's dinner, whether it's going on a walk, something. I am tired of a man being like, let's go on 1 date, and then you can come over, and you can just come over every time you want to hang out. No. What happened to romance? I want romance! Anyways, celibacy era is going great so far.
Before you go on that 3rd date, remember, it took you a 3rd date. It took me a 3-5 and a cookout milkshake. That's it, my nigga. You do what you want with that information.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
He's wasted her prime years out here doing the most, and now she wants me to settle down. Now I'm alright. Double it and give it to the next guy. I'll run.
You can get dick anytime you want, but can you get a man that has good dick, respects you, is considerate, is mindful, is romantic and attentive anytime you want?
Yo! What's wrong with you? Get married. Get off of me. No! Take it out of here. Yo, he's taking my shit. Out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Help! Help me!
Women, we can be control freaks, right? We can also have this idea of we want things done our way, whether it's the way the dishwasher is loaded, the way the towels are folded, the way the kitchen counter is, wiped down, the way, whatever it is, the way the car is pulled into the garage, the way the groceries are loaded into the car. I can go on, and we all have this in us. Ladies, if you're honest with yourself, you will say, yes, I'm extremely picky. I demand perfection because I have an inflated sense of ego at times, and I think I'm doing everything the right way. It becomes my way or the highway, and you emasculate the guy by saying you're doing it wrong. Right? He goes to load the dishwasher because, he's trying to be helpful and he's doing it wrong. He goes to, do whatever. Laundry comes out, he folds a couple of towels and you're like, oh, you roll them in a ball. Don't do that. Forget it. Just let me do it. Right? Be honest. Guys have lived this reality over and over and over again. And what it creates is a guy who's emasculated, but also a guy who says, well, screw you. I'm not doing anything.
Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. Let's go.
You know what I'm realising about men that I actually think is really cute? Like, as men get older, they become really, really simple. And I don't even mean that in a horrible way or a nasty way. I mean, like, in a really cute way. Like, all you guys really want to do is, like, eat some good food, play some kind of, like, gaming software, like your PlayStations or your Xbox, whatever, and sleep. I feel like if you had those 3 things, of course, obviously, like, making love in it. You guys obviously... You like a bit of hanky-panky in it. 4 things. That's 4 things you guys probably want out of life. I don't even think you want us there half the time. I just think you just want a little bit of like affection now and again. But I think you could happily survive without us.
Sensational.